6 o'clock, we got Tennessee traveling to number 4, Alabama. Alabama favored by 25 points on ESPN. Tennessee's coming off a heartbreaking loss, 31-26 against number 13, Ole Miss. Hendon Hooker went 21 of 38, threw for 231 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. Had 30 carries for 195 yards. Dontario Drummond had 2 catches for 66 yards and a touchdown. Alabama's coming off a game where they needed to after the Texas A&M week where they were disappointing. They were playing a Mississippi State team that it was arguably the worst in the division. Honestly, like if you're going to talk about teams that I would not be afraid of, like at all, I'm sorry, Mississippi State's the worst team on that side. I have to say, like LSU waking up, I think it's just a matter of fact that Mississippi State's the worst on that side. I think you got Alabama at the top. I think you got Auburn. I mean, you got Ole Miss, Auburn, LSU all up there playing really high level of football though. You got Arkansas, and they've had a little bit of a slip since then. And then you got, I think, Texas A&M I still don't think it's as good as Arkansas right now. And then Mississippi State's the worst team. I'm sorry, Mississippi State. You are the worst team on that side. I'm going to be interested to see if you get a bowl game this year. Bryce Young, on the other hand, had a very good game. 28-28, threw for 348 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Roydell Williams, 11 carries for 78 yards. If you don't know who that is, you should. If you're not an Alabama fan, right? Because Brian Robinson Jr. has been the number 1 back. This is really an emergence of a number 2 option since their number 2 option got hurt. So it's going to be interesting to see what Roydell Williams does down the stretch. And then John Mechie has really emerged as yet another one of those Alabama receivers that is really good. 7 catches, 117 yards, a touchdown. Tennessee's 38-57 all time. But Alabama has won the last 14 games. And they've not lost to Tennessee over Saban under Saban. And outside of a 12-10 win they had a couple of years ago, where they had to block a Tennessee field goal to win it, this has not been an all that close series under Nick Saban. It's not like they're playing close games and it's just Alabama's eking them out every time. It's really been a dominant win by Alabama every time. But I don't remember last time Tennessee had as good a coach as Josh Heupel. I'm sorry. Josh Heupel's a good head coach. I really legitimately do believe that Josh Heupel is going to start winning with Tennessee in a couple of years. Hendon Hooker's a good quarterback. I really do believe that, and I would be picking Tennessee to keep this as a really close game throughout the entire thing if Hendon Hooker was either, number 1, going to play, and if he's going to play, he's not going to be completely healthy, which just makes me feel like that's just going to be a serious disadvantage for Tennessee. And if Tennessee does not have a healthy Hendon Hooker, they just do not have the playmakers there to keep this a close football game. Give me Alabama to blow out Tennessee, cover that 25-point spread.